So we are currently at the Revolution Square, which is the final destination for the ongoing hashtag Stop Galamsey Now protest. Now, we are currently here. Do you think the walk today or the protest today from the route through Spanner, through the route, the road that we use, do you think has yielded any results, or do you think your demands has been heard, or what's the way forward now?
Yeah, so for me, it's fulfilling, and that's what I was even discussing with my brothers up there. Because, in as much as the numbers were not like previously, we were so happy, and even to the extent that we have the service personnel come closer to us, sharing how they are also happy about what went on. It tells of how impactful it's been. There was traffic in town. People also asking. People are happy, waving at friends that they know about. And it tells that the message is out there, and the media support coming in and broadcasting whatever is going on. All we want to do is, today we are not here also to present a petition, because we've presented petitions over time. And what I say is that you don't need to be in active governance to actually contribute to the governance of a society or of a country. So while NDC was in opposition, they were actually talking about plans and ways the SWAL government could have solved Galamsey, to the extent that they were giving even days and weeks. So if you are in now, basically I say you didn't spend a year training people to nominate them to become MPs, to become CEOs and executive directors and all. So it means you knew them and you saw how worthwhile they will be, how resourceful they are, that it will be beneficial to your governance, and you put them in power. It's the same way you've listed a lot of things that Nana could have done when he was also in power with his people. So where are the solutions now? So when people use 8 months as an excuse, then I want to tell you that you are very ignorant of the times. The government can do something, and they can do it now. And as I mentioned earlier in the morning, I would prefer, and it's far better to put the state's money at stake than the state's precious lives at stake. So even if it's legal mining, that contracts have been legally signed, make sure you terminate all contracts so that we can sit, reassess and restructure. And if it will cost us money, I would like the country to rather be in debt, knowing verily that we will live healthily to pay off our debt, than to rather lose precious, countless lives that I don't know when we are going to resurrect them. So it is far better to halt all activities that are in the mining sector for now, so that we can reassess, restructure and come back. Because if 5 years we are halting, we will definitely come back and find the minerals there, and we even find them more. But then when we lose all these lives and they are buried in a cemetery, I don't know who is going to raise the dead. So it's about time we make this happen. So today, yesterday and today is just a reminder to government that they had solutions when they were not in power. Now they have power. They can implement it. And it's now. We have gone past the times of sweet-talking people. And young people now, we are wise. We have awakened. And wisdom is irrespective of age. So we cannot have the politics still going on. It took the madmen of yesterday for us to be acting with so much clarity today, Thomas Sankara said. And our own Osajifo also said that revolutions are brought about by men who think as men of action and act as men of thought. Action without thought is what? Empty. And thought without action is blind. This is the time. The president knows. And if we have people in the seat of governance that are also part of what is going on, it's about time. Just as we said for another, it was his last term. It's the same way Mahama is in his last term. Let it be a legacy worth celebrating. Sure. Let it be just like how we are all pushing that there is only one founder and we want to celebrate. In as much as they are supporting people who supported the founder in his time, let it be the same way we can say that Mahama was able to bring Galamsey to a halt. And we reassessed, we realigned, we restructured, and Ghana is back on track. Studying science and studying engineering, I find it very insulting that we have people in governance that actually studied science, they study chemistry. And when we talk about half-lives of this mercury, these metals, these radioactive elements, cyanide and coal, when this is the quantity in you, it takes maybe 50 days to break down to half. It will take another 50 for this quarter to break down into another quarter. It will take another 50. So it means it takes time to disintegrate. So if we say we're going to restructure, even when we have clear rivers, it doesn't mean we have recovered rivers. The trace elements are still in. So it will take years to recover. And if we are not serious now, it means our lives are at stake. And for how long would we trade, value the economy when our kidneys are on the line, when our hearts are on the line, when we are prone to so many sickness and diseases? And you know, I always say that they have a more abo, a more bribery. It's a rather unfortunate 60 years plus and you are still in governance, governing countries. Until now, they still make the governance of the country seem like a mystery to us because they keep repeating the negativities of history. But we have our future at stake. So we need to fight now and also fight for the generations yet unborn. So it is our call. People will see it as a waste of time because they don't have a vision. But for a man with a vision, on a mission and with a purpose, you will be not swayed off your journey. You will make sure that whatever you are fighting for, whether you have the numbers or not, you know where you want to go to and you know the goal you want to achieve. And this is the goal we want to achieve. That our rivers will be recovered, that our water bodies will be put in place just as they are, that our aquatic habitats will be safe and we will enjoy. Groundwater, in closing, also travels. So people who think they are in luxury, they've dug boreholes. One day, the groundwater from wherever corrupted it is, contaminated it is, will flow into your sector. Also, throughout the cycle, water evaporates. So the water will definitely get into the clouds and clouds move. They will reach your end one day. Also, we have the foodstuff coming in. When they are washed nicely and placed on the shelves in the mall and you go and get it and you don't know where it's coming from, you are deceiving yourself. So to you, you are living in a luxury, but you are killing yourself slowly. So one day, we will all realize that money cannot buy life. And this is in closing. Nkrumah said that we must unite now or perish. The fight is beyond self. It is for all. And that is why we need everyone on board to fight it. But regardless, whether we have all on board or not, we'll still press on. Regardless, against all hope, we'll press on with hope. Hopeful that one day the negative narratives of our lands will change. Thank you.
All right, sure. So that's one of the members here from one of the members for Democracy Hub here at the Revolution Square, where they've all gathered after moving through the streets of Accra to demand a stop to Galamsey.